Sri Radhe. Krishna samandibhi sakhya kinchidva bevadhanatah bhavaischitammiha krantang sattvamittuchyate buddhai sattvadasmat samutpanna je je bhavanti sattika bhakti samta sindha. अर्थात श्री कृष्ण संबंधी दास्य सख्यादि पंच मुख्य रति द्वारा साक्षात भाव अथवा हास्य करुणादि सप्त गौणरति द्वारा किंचित व्यवधान आक्रांत चित्त के पंडितगण सत्व होता सत्व का उपयोग. व्हाट इज द सत्व? द मीनिंग ऑफ सत्व. Here telling, when the heart is touched by emotions directly in the form of the five basic relationships of and seventhhood, friendship, parenthood, etc. Sakhya, Dasya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. When heart is touched by emotions directly in the form of the five basic relationships with Krishna, or indirectly in the form of the seven secondary moods such as laughter, severity, etc. The hasya, rudra, vivotsa, karuna, seventh gaunarati, secondary. If directly at a relationship with Krishna, the form basic relationship, and the indirectly connection with Krishna, the secondary moods such as laughter, etc. related to Krishna, the wise call it Sattva. The scholars are called it is Sattva. Sattva. Pandit mane Sattva kahanti. Five primary and secondary, seventh, 12 rasa. 12 rasa. The connection, relation with Krishna through these 12 moods, 12 relationship, that is Sattva. And the emotions coming from that are called Sattvika Bhava. After relation, what the emotion comes in the mind, that is Sattvika Bhava. That is Sattvika Bhava. Maybe directly connect with the Krishna, the Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, indirectly the sevenfold, the Hasya, Karuna, Vivotsa, indirectly. That which emotion coming from that are called Sattvika Bhava. The Lord had accepted the mood and lustre of Sri Radha and had become the main shelter for his own rati. The Lord Krishna had accepted the mood and lustre of Sri Radharani. Always he is accepting the Radharani's mood and lustre. That is called rati. Rati. The main shelter for his own rati. Therefore, the sattvika and other bhavas had become fully manifest in him. That's why all bhava manifest in the Sri Krishna. This is confirmed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Chaitanya was written the Scourge Path. You cannot. In Chaitanya Charitamrita is written, Tahe mukhya rasasrayo hayachana mahasayo tatehe sarva bhavodayo. भगवान श्री राधांकर भावकांत अंगीकार करती. The Lord Sri Krishna accepted the mood and the luster of the Radharani, that is the shelter of the Rati. That is called Rati. So, that's why the Sattvika Bhava always manifesting in him, in Krishna. Sattvika Bhava. Manifesting. Sattvika Bhava tahate Purnottam Prakash, full form. The Sattvika Bhava is fully manifested in Krishna. That's why the Krishna Kurya Goswami written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Tahe Mukhya Rasastraya, Hayachena Mahasaya, Tahe Tate Sarva Bhavadaya. Sri Gaurangar Antare Aswadita Radhara Samadhuri, Tahar Sriyanga Kirupa Nirupama Bhavadaya Hoya, Ghate Ache, Tahar Sumudra Chitragan Karte Gya Sripad Koichanti. That's why he is telling here, in this verse, Tahe Mukhya Rasastraya, Hayachena Mahasaya, Tate Hoya Sarva Bhavadaya, all type of bhava spontaneously manifesting there. The Lord had become the main shelter of his own rasa. The Sri Krishna is the shelter of all rasas, because he is the rasas, origin of the rasas is all rasas is manifesting in Krishna only. And so all ecstatic arose in him. Sripad sweetly depicts how Sri Gauranga's body displayed the unrivalled ecstasis derived from releasing the sweetness of Radha's rasa within himself by saying Nindatam Pulavada, the main verses, the effulgence of the Sriman Mahaprabhu, which marks the beautiness of the Kadam flower, because of he always in ecstasy form. Before he revealed all rasas, the Sri Krishna is the shelter of all rasa. So, when the Sri Krishna accepted the Radharani's emotions and effulgences, that's why the Gaurang Mahaprabhu appeared as a beautiful form, which his effulgence is mocking always the witness of the Kadam flower and everything. The first verses. His body was beautified by what is this? Gusam pimples. That mocked freshly blossoming Kadamba flowers. That is. Mahaprabhu's body manifested Udipta Sattika Bhava. Udipta Sattika Bhava. That means Udipta already manifested. All bhavas appeared there. Srila Rupa Goswami Pada says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami Pada says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ekada Vyakti Mapanna Panchasa Sarva Ebava Arudha Paramatkarsam Udipta Iti Kirtita. अर्थात एक ही समय एट ए टाइम पांचटा छटा बा सकला सत्य भावे उदित होया परम कोश प्राप्त हुए तबे ताहा न उदित. व्हाट इज द उदीप्त भाव? उदीप्त भाव मीन्स इफ एट ए टाइम द 5 and 6 भाव बा सत्विक भाव appeared, that is called udipta bhava. Suppose one bhava, one sattva bhava, the tears come from eyes, Asrupata, sometimes severing the body, that is one on. If at a time, in Mahaprabhu form, it is written, at a time Ashtasattika bhava, the same time. Same time, the Ashtasakti Bhava is appearing. That's why his Bhava is known as Udipta Sakti Bhava. Udipta. The word is Udipta. You are telling. When 5 or 6 Sattvika ecstasies simultaneously arise to the greatest extent, they are called Udipta. There is no other word. Only Udipta. Udya means appear. Now, suppose we imagine the Mahapurush's ecstasy, how his emotion. If we fully surrender and properly hand over these spiritual activities by the mercy of the Guru and under guidance the Vaishnavas, Sadhus, it can be possible to test the ecstasy. Maybe someone crying, someone laughing with full of ecstasy. But Mahaprabhu, same time, the Sattvika ecstasy simultaneously arise. Ekkasamasya. His tears come from his eyes and body, but also trembling and laughing, sometimes senseless, sometimes stood as like a statue, senseless sometimes. Sometimes his body color faded, vivarna. Very we have seen very near to our Guru Maharaj, when Guru Maharaj is delivering Mahapurush pastimes, always the tears come from his eyes. I mean, Dekhtulu Guru Maharaj, sometimes also smiling, and but at the same time, simultaneously, tears and trembling and laughing and senseless, and I like Jagannath, become Jagannath. That is one symptom, full of ecstasy symptom.
But if he is senseless, he couldn't speak anymore. When one becomes senseless, then one cannot speak anymore.
Senseless again, woke up. Murcha, that is murcha, senseless. Murcha. Senseless murcha means unconsciousness. There's some consciousness exists in him. Stamba, like statue, pillar. If 10, 20 people also try to move, not possible. How? Interesting is Mahapurush's body's complexion sometimes because of the ecstasy faded sometimes. Vivarna. And sometimes kurma become kurma state form, sometimes very large expanse. It is out of imagination, only speaking only. So 5 or 6 sattvika ecstasies simultaneously arise to the greatest extent. They are called Udipta. Again, Sripad Prabhupada says, Pradhikritya Bhujya Dasya Bhujya Haritya Uchaira Bandami Muhu. He lifted his arms and loudly chants. Before that, the same sloka. When the Mahaprabhu was, how the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he raising his arm and reciting always loudly, Hari Hari. He lifts arms and loudly chants Hari Hari. This is an anubhava called Krishna. Krishna. This is anubhava. Bhava or anubhava. Pradikritya bhujadayam harirityuchai vadantamuhu subisala bahuda uchchautulita kurya. Mahaprabhu raising his arms and loudly chanted the Hari, Hari, Hari. Ei slokan se Krosana naam ko anubhava vyakta se. This is one type of bhava, name is Krosana, anubhava. There is so many anubhava. This Krosana. In this verse, the Krosana anubhava is, that is Krosana anubhava. Krosana anubhava. This is a part of bhava. Krosana anubhava vyakta hoyachi. Here, anubhavastu chittasta bhavanam avabodhaka. Chittasta bhavar avabodhaka chesta ke anubhav bola hai. Which bhava is existing in mind, if that shows external symptoms, someone shows, like the face is the index of mind. Similarly, if bhava is existing in someone's mind, then he shows some acting. So after seeing his acting, one can understand how it is bhava ya anubhava. That is called anubhava. He is telling here. Kahan gaya bhai? The Rupa Goswami was says in Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, Anubhavastu Chittasta Vachanam Abodha Bhakti. Activities that awaken certain moods in the heart are called Anubhava. Anubhava kaha ko agla? Activities that awaken, activities that they are showing. Certain moods in the heart are called anubhava. Which mood in heart? That is so, if that activities, that is called anubhava. Just like Mahapurush raising his arm and loudly, that is anubhava, Krosana anubhava. That means nowadays those are also dancing and raising a hand. We must, according to the scripture, we must confirm something, some bhav is there. Otherwise, how can? Acting, that is another thing. That is another thing, but we see the reality, what we are, at least they are doing something, not something better than nothing. Raising hand and loudly speaking, reciting, someone is getting benefit. Otherwise, really, without any imitation, artificially, those are practical, they are doing, that is called anubhava.
Some exercise sometimes.
When rati is released within the heart, it will be externally manifest. It will be externally manifest. When rati is released within heart. Overflow, like overflow, ecstasy. Suppose in modern society we see someone died, some relative died. If some very near and dear some cousin come to him, or come to her, he couldn't control him. He started crying because the sorrow, the depression, this will come out. Similarly, ecstasy also like this bhava also, which is existing in heart. Sometimes that come out, overflowing, overwhelming. That is rati. When the rati is released within the heart, it will be externally manifest. The echo of Mahaprabhu's loud chanting of Harinam immerses all the moving and non-moving creatures in the taste of love of Krishna. the Mahapurush echo of the Harinam. Echo, such sound, vibration. Huh? How now the Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, Mahamantra, whole world now listening. There is no any rhythm, no any tune, but the inner heart, Rati, which is manifesting in him, that is coming out through his lotus mouth by Harinam. If you see Guru Maharaj chanting holy name, by Prabhupada holy name, how nice, huh? He's telling the echo of Mahaprabhu's loud chanting of Harinam immersed all the moving and non-moving creatures in the taste of the Lord Krishna. That's why Srila Haridas Thakur revealed this secret of the loud chanting of Harinam. It is necessary. Haridas Thakur practically showed as Acharya. Not like the yogi sitting on yogi. That is for own self, own deliverer. Own deliverer. So, loud necessary. That's why the congregational chanting is announcing our Guru Varas necessary. Loud. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. তুমি যেই করিয়াছ উচ্চ সংকীর্তন তাবর জঙ্গম রসে হইত শ্রব. When the Srila Haridas Thakur recited, chanted the holy name loudly, he had revealed, Tumi je kariyacho sankirtan, whatever you chanted Hari Sankirtan, Ucha Sankirtan, loudly Hari Sankirtan, Stavara Jangamar say Haita Sravana. Who are listening? The Stavara Jangamar, moving and non-living. They are listening. Sunitei Jangamera Sansara Hayakheya Tavare se Sabda Lage Tate Pratidhani Jangam. Those have consciousness. If some, after listening, you thus loudly Harinam from your mouth, the Jangam, the consciousness, Sansarkya, already those are listening. Spontaneously the attachment with the mundane world becoming destroyed. And stavara, when the sound touches the stavara, non-living. That's a pratidhani, the resound coming out. Suppose we go near the mountain and recite Krishna, then the vibration come out, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Echo, that is pratidhani. Pratidhani. Dhoni means sound, pratidhani, vibe. He is telling, all the moving and non-moving creatures have heard your loud chanting. Tumi je kariyacho Ucha Sankirtan. O Haridas Thakur, whatever you chanting the loudly, that all the moving and non-living creatures, they have heard your loud chanting. Hearing it, after hearing it, what happened? All the moving creatures were liberated from the material existence, spontaneously. Living creatures, like the human being and other species also. And after the non-moving creatures, here there is an echo. That is echo, the pratidhani come out. So, it is actually not an echo, it is the chanting of those non-moving. It is not an actually the mountain also reciting. Oh Haridas Thakur, you were chanting Krishna, Krishna, but all the non-moving, non-living creatures, they were chanting repeatedly. Creatures, someone moving. moving, non-moving. The non-moving creatures hear it. It is actually not an echo, it is the chanting of those non-moving creatures. The non-moving creatures are chanting. So it is necessary for loud chanting. Moving creatures automatically become liberated after listening. And non-moving creatures, they are also trying to chant more and more. All these indescribable things are possible by your mercy, Maharaj. Everything is possible because of your mercy. Or the Mahaprabhu dances with restless feet and sprinkles the earth with his tears. Restless feet, non-stop. Restless. Because he is the power of the ecstasy, power of the Radha-Rani. Because of power of Radha-Rani. Restless feet is dancing and sprinkles the earth with his tears. Which tears come from his eyes, already purify the earth. Not like the human being's tears come from eyes. Mahapurush's tears come from his eyes like spray. Spray, huh? Straight goes. Pipe. So, only this symptom, if you see, undoubtedly you can accept him. He is non-different from be different from the other beings. We are sadhak stage. If suppose after sadhana you become siddhavata, no problem. That is possible. But the Mahaprabhu, what he showed the symptom, it is not possible for others. मैं कांदले लोड़ा तुलू गड़ियो ना, died not straight. Oh, this. Huh?
So much force like river Ganga.
In Krishna Lila, when the Krishna sat down, middle the cowherd's voice, all were thinking, oh, Krishna has been sitting in front of me. Krishna looks everyone directly. But Mahaprabhu tears, Mahaprabhu spreading his ecstasy, his nectar, those are come to the Mahaprabhu. So we must stand before the Mahaprabhu. Maybe one drop of his tears, if touch our heart, and become purified, undoubtedly. Necessary. सुनिया इच्छा ना कौन Krishna? The Mahaprabhu dances the restless feet and sprinkles the earth with his tears. That is Padakarta, singer. Raya Shekhar described the sweet dancing of Sri Gaur Sundar and his associates as follows. There is one Padakarta, singer. He is nicely described about the Mahaprabhu dances. Madhura Madhura. Madhura Madhura Gaura Kishara Madhura Madhura Nata Madhura Madhura Sava Sahachara Madhura Madhura Hata. There is one singer, Shekhar Raya. He has written about the Mahaprabhu dances. Sri Gaur Sundari Sarasa Nritya Madhura. How the Mahaprabhu dancing? Mahaprabhu dancing is very sweet. Madhur, madhur. Like Balacharya Pad. Adharang madhurang. Balacharya deliver the Sri Krishna's all activities. Adharang, Madhurang, Nayanang, Madhurang, Badanang, Madhurang, everything his heart, his eyes, his dance, his feet, everything is the sweet, sweet, sweet of the Krishna. But here written the Mahaprabhu dance. How the Mahaprabhu dancing? Madhur Madhur Gaur Kishore, Madhur Madhur Nata. He looks like very sweet. His form also very sweetness. And his dance also same similarly. Madhur Madhur Nata. His dancing also very sweet. And Madhur Madhur Savasavachara. Not only himself, his all Parsad also very sweet. Madhur Madhur Savachara, Madhur Madhur Hata. Assembling, where he is sitting, assembling with all associates. That is also very sweet. Like the moon assembling with the stars. Similarly, Mahaprabhu. Madhura Madhura Mrudanga Vajata Madhura Madhura Tan Madhura Rase Matala Bhakata Gaye Madhura Gan. Madhur Madhur Mrudanga, the Mrudanga also playing very sweetly. And Madhur Madhur Tan, his tune also. Madhur Madhur Tan, that is also sweet. And Madhura Rase Matala Bhakata. The devotees are become mad in sweet mellows. Madhura Rase Matala Bhakata. Gaye Madhur Gan. They are also singing very sweetly. They sing also, song also very sweet. Madhura Helana, Madhura Dolana, Madhura Madhura Gati, Madhura Madhura Bachana Sundara, Madhura Madhura Bhati. Madhura Madhura Helana Dolana, Madhura Madhura Gati. His emotion, when he was walking also, when he walks, that is also very sweet. When he, what do you say, moving, dolana, movement is the Mahapurush's movement also. When he is moving his body hither and thither, that is also very sweet. Madhur Madhur Bachana Sundara. His voice also very sweet sound. Madhur Madhur Bhati. Madhura Adhara Jini Sasadhara Madhura Madhura Hasa Madhur Arati Madhura Piriti Madhura 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 Adhara Jini Sasadhara. Is the Adhara, the limbs, is defeated the moon also. How sweet, Madhur. Madhur Madhur Hasa, his laughs also, smiling. His smile is also very sweet. The Krishna smile is very danger. The Mahaprabhu smile is very sweet. Very dangerous. More sweet than Krishna, but not danger. Then Madhur Arati, Madhur Piriti, Madhur Madhur Bhava. His Arati also Madhur, sweet. And his Priti, affection also very sweet. Mahaprabhu's affection. Madhur Madhur Bhasa. He is speaking. When he speaks, that is just Madhur. Madhura Jugala Nayana Ratula Madhura Ingite Chai Madhur Premer Madhur Badare Banchita Sekar Rai. Madhur Jugal Land, his Jugal Land, 2 eyes. That is very sweet. His eye looks also. And Madhur Ingite Chai. Ingite Chai, he is signing, looking for signing. Ingit means he signs something. Someone, suppose you don't want to speak, but you indicate someone, you do by eye, through eyes. So that is also sweet. When Mahaprabhu thinks to act, that means he inspired his mercy through his eyes to the followers. Inspiring always. He is very sweet. His prema also very madhur, but Shekhar is telling, I am only the foolish waiting here. Everything is sweet, but I am only waiting, not taste your nectar. नृत्य काले श्री नयन अश्रु नामक सात्विकटी अद्भुत भाव प्रकाश पाइते महाप्रभु अर्थाग्रे नृत्य काले से कविरा पर नृत्य काले श्री नयने while in the dancing the tears come from his eyes. All the move, how sweet is Gaur Sundar, Gaur Kishore, the youthful golden Lord Chaitanya. The youthful golden Lord Chaitanya. Golden Lord Chaitanya. How sweet his dancing, how sweet are his associates. Sab kichu madhura. His dancing sweet, his associates sweet, his oh, you're writing everything, huh? I thought only one verse. Every verse he is nice. How sweet is Gaur Kishore, how sweet his dancing, how sweet his associates, and how sweetly the drums are playing, and how sweet is their rhythm. Mridanga is playing. Madhur, madhur, mridanga baje, madhur, madhur taan. How sweetly they are playing the mridang, how rhythm also very sweet. How sweetly the devotees are maddened by transcendental melodies, become mad, huh? Sweets. Matal, they were dancing, and how sweetly they sing. They also sing very sweet. How sweetly he moves, his gati. Mahaprabhu moves. How sweetly. How sweetly he swings and how sweet are his steps. Then he walks us very sweetly. How swings and how sweet are his beautiful words and how sweet his radiance. How sweet are his lips and how sweet are his smiles that defeat the sweetness of the moon. How sweet is eagerness, how sweet is his love, and how sweet are his words. How sweetly his reddish eyes, how sweet his reddish eyes are making sweet hints, sweet hints. How sweet his reddish eyes makes his sweet hints. Unfortunately, the Raya is deprived of this sweet love. The singer, he himself surrendered and himself realized and is telling, it is his Vaishnavata. Unfortunately, the Raya is deprived of the sweet love. While Mahaprabhu dances, his eyes manifest the Sattvika Ektaksya Prasna. While Mahaprabhu dances, his eyes manifest the Sattvika Ektaksya Asru. Sattvika Ektaksya Asru. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is described how Mahaprabhu manifests this ecstasy while dancing before the chariot of Lord Jagannath, the car festival time. जलयंत्र धारायेन बोहे अश्रुजल आसपास लोकयतो भिजिये सकल. Before the Nandi Ghosh, when the Mahaprabhu was dancing, the spontaneously tears comes from his eyes and sprinkles there. Those who were dancing before the Mahaprabhu, that's telling. Tears were flowing from his eyes like fountains, sprinkling all the peoples that stood around. How they were fortunate, huh? How they were fortunate, really. Undoubtedly, they are not like us. They are the real Parsad of the. They were came with Mahaprabhu from that award. Sure. Because they were directly see the Mahapurush and touch his all extraction, taste is all. This Sattvika transformation is so wonderful that one may ask, does the Ganga water that normally flows from his eyes, because it is his eyes like fountains, always flowing, the tears. So, this Sattvika transformation is so wonderful that one may ask, does the Ganga water that normally flows from his lotus feet, that means the Lord Vishnu or the self-same Sriman Mahaprabhu's lotus feet now flow from his eyes? When he is in Vishnu form, the Ganga comes from his, flows from his. Now he is in Mahaprabhu form, that's why the Ganga who flows from his before his feet, now it comes from his eyes. Okay. It page, no, what page? You writing. Page only 2, 3. Oh my God, so many. Maybe 4 or 5 days. Till now we are discussing about one verses. The first verse, Mangalacharan. Nice, huh? Really. Necessary for listening, huh? Really. Because he has written for us only, no? Prabhupada Path is very merciful. He has written for us only. Okay. Sweet, sweet. Madhur, madhur, brundanga baje. Madhur, madhur, taan. Sweet, sweet, really. After listening, his mind spontaneously goes towards the Mahaprabhu. Really. His form and his witness, everything is manifesting in mind. This is necessary listening. Because mind is very, very danger. It is not possible. So less listening necessary, think. Krishna, 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 Rama, Krishna, 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 Parima. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Hey. Rama Raghava Rakhyama Krishna Kesava Krishna Kesava Krishna Kesava Fatima. Gauda, 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 Hey. Gaura 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 Rakhyama Gaura 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 Pahima Bhaja Gauranga Mara Gauranga Love Gaurangera Naam Re जे जना गौरांग भजे से है अमर प्राण रे भज गोविंद स्मर गोविंद ल गोविंद की नाम रे जे जना गोविंद भजे से जय गोलक धाम रे Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gauranga Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai 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 Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Gaur Gadadhar Gaur Gadadhar Gaur Gadadhar Gaur Gadadhar Gaur 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 Gadadhar Gaur 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 Gadadhar Jai Radha-Madhava-Kunjabihari Jai Radha-Madhava-Kunjabihari Jai Gurudev Tila Gurudev Jai Gurudev Tila Gurudev Jai Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. जय श्री श्री गुरु Radha-Madhava-Kunjabihari Radha-Madhava-Kunjabihari लाल की जय तदे प्रातः पाठ कीर्तन जी श्रीमद् भगवद गीता तदे पांच श्री राधा रस सदानिधि तदे पांच विष्णुपाद गुरुदेव भक्ति पुरी से महाराज की जय जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सत्य कृष्ण प्रभुपाद की जय जय प्रबोधानंद सरस्वती प्रभुपाद की जय जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ जी गोपाल भट्ट दशरथ सभानंद सपरिग्र सपस्त प्रभुपाद पृष्ठि रामाचार्य श्रीला ठाकुर पूज्य श्री राधा रानी बरसन वल्ली बरसना धाम जी समवेत भक्तों हरिणाम संजय जय श्री राधे